Okay, these recent developments in Iraq seem rather sudden, don't they? Look. Here's the thing. I don't care what your global conspiracy thing. I don't care what your thing is. Let me just. This is to the brethren out there, okay? The brethren are the ones, the combat vets, okay? This is what's going on, okay? What we have is we have an extremely violent Sunni group that just appears out of nowhere, seemingly, okay? Out of nowhere, going around killing the normal Sunnis. Okay, they're well funded, they're well armed, they have perfect timing. Okay, and they're everywhere all at once, like a blitzkrieg, or almost like an Iraqi Tet offensive. I think that was a concern when we were in Iraq. We were like, oh, I wonder if they're going to do their own little Tet offensive. No, they didn't. They're doing that now. Okay. And they're extremely violent. There's just a whole bunch of problems with this that I just really don't. I just don't understand. I really don't. Talk about the Christians are being killed a whole lot in Iraq. These Christians are not Arabs. These Christians are Assyrians. Okay, and the Assyrians typically what they do is they're a minority in Baghdad, but they circle the wagons and fucking fight. That's what they do. Okay, normally, but apparently I don't know what's going on, but they've got the fear of God or Allah or whatever. Okay, all right, and everyone's just going along to get along. Okay, you've seen the videos, right? The thousands of Iraq soldiers. They're really thousands of males, military age males, but a lot of them probably are. And they're just all, well, I have no idea, but I should have been paying more attention before. Some of my friends who are watching this right now, okay, are a little up the food chain in the way of doing the whole, super secret stuff, and I'm like, it doesn't really matter. I know who you are, and I know, your brethren, and I love you, okay? I want you, my message to you, dear brethren, especially the ones who are still in, the ones who are in, doing these special operator things over there, okay? The ones that I know personally, okay? Please, man, I know that you know me, and you know that I can be a little crazy sometimes, but I'm being honest, guys, okay? Watch your backs, okay? Watch your backs. Because there's been a gradual culling over the past 5 years, okay, by the powers that be. And that is to make all, especially Iraq and Afghanistan vets, they want us dead. They want us in jail. They want us in the psych ward. They are taking away, Second Amendment rights. They are phasing all kinds of little things in, and they're not doing it all at once. If you're an Iraq or Afghanistan vet and you happen to still be in, serving Guard, National Guard, reserves, active duty, whatever, you're at the bottom of the list. Obviously, you're still a player at some point. I mean, in other words, you're in the game, whatever. You're down there, okay? If you are in law enforcement, of course, you're down towards the bottom, but they're going to make their way to you, okay? That's in general, if you just happen to be there. If you happen to be still in, or if you're in law enforcement. That's the overall, the last 5 years, the culling, trying to make, returning veterans into terrorists, homegrown terrorists, First they make it like, white extremists or whatever, and it's really funny because what happens is the white extremists are going to morph into extremists, they're going to morph into vets and oath keepers. It's just, they do this really, really well, and the average person in the United States is a fucking doof. Fucking idiot, okay? A dupe, okay? We can all be duped and things like that, but the thing is people like us, we tend to finally get it, okay? And you have to understand, why are they going after the vets, okay? Why would you do that, okay? Okay, whether we agree on, anything else, we should agree on why. I think we all know why. Okay, they're going to go after the vets, and they're going to do it because we can stop them. They see us as a threat. They're afraid of us. Okay, but I got to tell you, as fast as this whole ISIS thing's going on in Iraq, as fast as this thing's going, man, when the culling starts here, I mean, the more overt culling, we have, in Iraq we have really hardcore Sunnis going after normal Sunnis. Well, here they do the same thing. I'm gonna tell you, don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's all kinds of people, soldiers waiting in the wings, just to come out of nowhere. You don't see them crossing any borders over there, do you, in Iraq? They just kind of came out of nowhere, okay? Or it seemed that way. Well-funded, well-armed. So just look, if you're a vet, you just need to understand that this is happening. Eventually, at some point, you're going to get wrapped over the head and you're going to know. Okay, so we got that. But to my friends who are in the special operator area of things, okay, watch your backs, okay? I swear to God, you need to watch your backs. You don't know who your buddies are, okay? Really, you don't, okay? And you just don't know if there's going to be a more overt culling, okay? I mean, just for example, okay, all these SF guys killing themselves, okay? Now, here's the deal. The most psychologically well-adjusted soldiers that we have in the entire United States Army are killing themselves. It doesn't make any sense, okay? I don't remember any rashes of this stuff going on before, except for right after the initial Afghanistan invasion, we had some strange rashes of things like this at Bragg. I let that go, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have. Point is, the stuff that's going on now, okay? Look, they're doing something to those guys to make them want to kill themselves, or they're suiciding them themselves, okay? That's all that's going on. Because look, you know, we all have thresholds. We can all take certain things. Like I said, the SF, the Green Berets, they are really the most psychologically well-adjusted soldiers that we have. And they're killing themselves in record numbers. And this is crazy, okay? So just understand, all right? Be very, very careful, okay? And to my friends who are in those higher positions and things, if you get that feeling, just that really, really bad feeling, okay, pop smoke and come home, okay? Come back to North Texas, all right? That's all I'm saying. Come back to North Texas and, you know, be around people who have your best interest at heart, okay? Only you know when that time is, okay? I'm just saying, all right? Don't feel surrounded. You are surrounded right now. If you know, I don't know what they're asking or what they're doing. I'm just saying just be very, very careful, okay? All right, and if you feel like, hey, this is going to go south really fast, don't say a word. Just come home. That's all I'm saying, okay, guys? That's for you, special operator buddies, okay? And those of you who are still in, you know, who are not the special operator types, but still a bunch of badasses. Okay, be careful. You've seen how they're thinning out the herd. They've been thinning out the herd for about 5-6 years now, pretty well, right? Yeah, no reenlistment bonuses and things like that, clamping down on tattoo issues and what's happening. Well, they're getting rid of the Patriots. They're getting rid of the old timers. Old timers meaning guys with experience, because they don't want you because they know whose side you're on. All right, they just want your number. Okay, a lot of you guys are really struggling to stay in there and get your last couple of years so you can retire. I know. They don't want you to retire, okay? But you might make it. Point is, just be very careful. And those of you vets, those of you combat vets, OIF, OEF, just do a little research, not a whole lot, and just see what FEMA's doing, DHS is doing, okay? See who their targets are. Just as recently as, 2 days ago, okay, in New York, okay? A little unclassified, you know, law enforcement. Just do a little digging, okay? Because this started in 2009. I didn't believe it in 2009, 2010, but then I just couldn't help it, okay? I really getting tired of being looked at like a potential homegrown terrorist. And believe me when I tell you, all right, they're not stupid, all right? They're going to try to get public support. And how would they do that? Well, hey, another Oklahoma City bombing, that would do just fine. Put a dead Smitty in there. Oh, he did it. And guess what? The country is now afraid of every single one of you. Okay, that's right. The best of us. That's who they want to get rid of. All right, the ones who are tired of their shit. Let me tell you right now, there's a lot of vets right now who are extremely upset. What's going on in Iraq? Okay, well, not a lot. I'd say every single person that served in Iraq and Afghanistan, OIF and OEF, every single person that served there is shaking their heads, going, "What is going on?" Well, I'm telling you what's going on. Okay, this is not an accident. Okay, it's not an accident. You know. It may have started in Egypt. It looks like it did, okay, and in Libya. You know, it may have done all that. But all I'm telling you is what's going on right now is extremely overt, extremely huge. It's meant to be extremely huge, extremely brutal, extremely violent. And this, you know, there's a lot of vets. And by the way, vets, keep your cool. You cuss and yell and scream and get angry and tell people to fuck off. Do all that stuff. Don't do anything. Don't get angry. Don't be violent anyway whatsoever. Don't do it. Not yet. Wait for them to throw the first punch. It's going to sting when they do, because we don't know which one of us are going to come after first. I don't know if I'm going to be taken out in the first wave or not. Probably will, okay? Just, you know, because I'm available, all right, to be taken. I don't know. But if they miss me, all right, you got it? All right, they're not going to get all of us. They're not going to get most of us, okay? What they're going to do is when they start that first wave, whatever it is, taking us away, whatever it is, that first group, is meant to scare the other ones they couldn't get their hands on. What they don't understand, these little wealthy elites, global elites, what they don't understand is it's just going to really piss us off even more. And at that point, it's going to be on. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right. So just everybody, keep your cool, stay vigilant with your research, okay, and communication, things like that. Assume everything you say is monitored, because it is. Everything I say, cell phone communications, everything, emails, it's all monitored. So you know what? Just say whatever you want. Just don't make any overt threats or anything like that. Okay. All right. Just that's all you can do. If you want to communicate really, like, covertly or whatever, then you need to learn some low-tech ways to do that. And hey, I'm not going to discuss that right now. Really simple stuff, actually. Okay. But that's what's going to have to be done. Or CB communication, ham radio stuff, whatever, whatever, that kind of stuff. Just, don't be too 007 about it. Just, all right, just be careful. Understand, they don't like you. The powers that be, they don't like you. If you've served, especially in Iraq and Afghanistan, they really hate you, okay? And they know now, after today, that you're really upset. Okay, they're trying. I'm not saying they're doing all this just to piss us off. I'm just saying they're probably killing two birds with one stone. And just so you know, this new ISIS group, new group, funding, okay, whatever you want to believe, whatever. But at the very least, your money trail, if you do a little research, it's going to go to Saudi Arabia. Fine, great. Okay, believe me, Saudi Arabia is beholden to some other people. Okay, they really are. Okay, all the stuff going on there, they're the bitches of Saudi. Who do you think Saudi's the bitch for? Okay, believe me, the Saudis are America's bitch. They're our bitch. Okay, even though they kill us a lot, they're our bitch. They're England's bitch, especially England's bitch. They're Israel's bitch, okay? Big time. And I happen to be extremely, extremely pro-Israeli, if you happen to know anything about me, all right? So I was really upset to find out that, Israel and Saudi had this really, really, really close, relationship, really behind the scenes, I really pisses me off. Point is, Saudis are somebody's bitch, okay? And all of us are pawns for just a couple of thousand global elitist pieces of shit trash, okay? So just be cool, okay? You guys up the food chain, be careful.